Hi Crypto Peeps, hope you're doing well. And today's date is 8th of November 2023. And let's look to see what Bitcoin is doing right now. Bitcoin is hovering at around about 35,354 today, so not too bad, up about 1,000 or so this week, but still hanging in there around about the 32 to 35,000 mark, moving sideways. I guess everyone's still waiting for that ETF action to start. So with that, let's get straight to the news and see what we have this week. Okay then, so my first piece of news here today is on Cryptopolitan. Cardano and Polkadot announced groundbreaking partnership. In a significant milestone for the blockchain industry, Cardano and Polkadot have announced a strategic partnership that promises to reshape the landscape of blockchain interoperability and scalability. This collaboration, characterized by a shared vision of interconnected blockchain world, is poised to have profound implications for the Web3 ecosystem. They go on to say here, the partnership between Cardano and Polkadot hinges on the integration of Cardano's partner chain project, with Polkadot's Substrat, a modular framework that serves as the foundation of the Polkadot SDK. This union aims to demonstrate Substrat's potential to expand its influence across the Web3 space, offering a versatile and user-friendly solution for various blockchains and ecosystems. They also go on to say here in this article, and this is from Hoskins, he's the CEO of Cardano and ADA. Hoskins highlighted the synergy between Cardano and Substrat's modular approach, emphasizing that it would enable partner chains to implement any consensus protocol, satisfying the Minotaur project's requirements. This flexibility allows partner chains to customize resource combinations for their consensus protocols, promoting adaptability and innovation within the ecosystem. They finally go on to say, the Cardano and Polkadot partnership marks a pivotal moment in the evolution of blockchain technology, setting the stage for a more interconnected and scalable blockchain world. Interesting news there. So if you own any Polkadot on Cardano, expect to see some small rises right now with the news of this, but it looks like they're going places. So keep an eye on those and what they do. As with all the news here, I'm just reading bites of information. The main news is down below, so check out the links down below and follow those news sources and make up your own mind. You know, this is just information. We are not financial advisors. Moving on next to here, Bitcoin Magazine. Bitcoin will completely change the real estate markets and interest rates. This is an interesting article. Have a read of this, especially if those markets interest you and your financial decisions. So people used to own real estate because of its utility value, which is characterized by the fact that you can live in it and use it for production. Today, however, it serves the world as a primary asset for storing value, a former function of money that is no longer possible due to the decades of monetary inflation that have decimated the people's purchasing power. Real estate has served as the world's primary asset to protect wealth from the resulting inflation. And today, around 67% of global wealth, which is 333 trillion, is stored in real estate. As a result, housing and therefore the cost of living has increased significantly. Since the introduction of Bitcoin in 2009, there has been sound money again, which serves as a store of value by default. By functioning as an actual store of value, Bitcoin will most likely absorb the monetary premium that real estate has accumulated over the decades of monetary inflation, and housing will collapse to its utility value. The properties of Bitcoin make it an ideal store of value. What does this mean? It means that in addition to being used as a savings account, real estate is one of the most frequently used forms of collateral in the banking system. The asset therefore has a major influence on lending. Under a hard money standard, real estate will be replaced by Bitcoin in this capacity, because Bitcoin's properties reflect many of real estate's value offers on top of fundamentally more secure and cheaper custody and easier accessibility. As a bearer of a free instrument, it serves as pristine collateral, and there is already an emergence of a variety of Bitcoin lending products. Overall, Bitcoin is likely to replace real estate as one of the elementary assets in the global financial system. This would also fundamentally change the cost of housing, lending, and interest rates, because all of these variables greatly influence each other. Food for thought there, especially if you're a homeowner or if you have multiple properties. Have a look at that. There's more information here in the article down below. Please read it in full. As I said, I'm only reading bites of information, but very interesting article there. My next article here is on Cryptopolitan, and it's about the Bank of England here. And the Bank of England is to allow stablecoins as a payment method. Embracing the future of finance with cautious optimism, the Bank of England has unveiled a regulatory blueprint for the stablecoin sector, a significant stride that will usher these digital assets into England's payment ecosystem. This move is not just about keeping pace with innovation, it's a nuanced recognition that the landscape of money and payments in England is in the throes of technological revolution. At the heart of the Bank of England's initiative thrust is a clear-sighted regulatory regime tailored for stablecoins. By anchoring stablecoins to the sterling, the bank ensures they remain grounded in England's economy, avoiding the wild price swings seen in other cryptocurrencies. The regulatory approach is not just about ensuring stability, it's about fostering an environment where innovation and payments evolve hand in hand, propelling England towards a future where transactions are not just safe, but are also swift and they're smart. The Bank of England's comprehensive oversight extends across the entire payment chain. The regulation is not just about stifling growth, it's about embedding resilience at the core of innovation. And this is what sets the bank's strategy apart, is its foresight in recognizing the potential of stablecoins as both a currency and of a technology. By allowing these digital assets for everyday transactions, England is not just adopting to change, it's seizing the helm of financial technology. And the bank's stance is firm. Unbacked digital assets have no place in the UK's retail payment sector, and this is a testament not to conservatism, but to commitment to safeguard financial stability in England. Interesting comments there. Again, there's more information there for you to read, but it does seem like in the UK here we are taking the branches and the forethought in what's happening with cryptos. Lots of rules have come up and been established literally in the last couple of months, and it looks like we have more to come. Personally, I think some of these rules, although they stifle innovation, they are also going to make the crypto space just that little bit more secure with safeguards in place for the normal person. So it's going to happen, and this is the way it's going. So yeah, the Bank of England seem to be forging ahead with cryptocurrencies here in the UK. Okay, so my next piece of news here is on Cryptopolitan. Simpsons roast spurs an NFT gold rush with traders investing millions in knockoff collectibles. An NFT collection that blends CryptoPunks aesthetics with The Simpsons has sold almost $2.5 million worth in 24 hours, making it OpenSea's top trending item after the long-running animated show lambasted NFTs in a special episode. Overnight, the floor price of the collection, or the least expensive NFT from a collection that is for sale, increased from 0.03 ETH, or $6, to 0.04 ETH, $840. The Chimpson official NFT was also among the popular collections that were fostered by the TV show, which currently stands at 7 ETH trading volume on the OpenSea market. The tagged NFT saw a surge beginning this week after comments made that saw investors back the asset, adding millions to its cap. The seminal sitcom outperformed other collectibles following the recent episode, recording millions in sales over the past 24 hours. The Simpsons themed NFT is a digital artwork collection that combines CryptoPunks aesthetics with lookalike avatars from The Simpsons. The non-fungible token has recently surged in the past day, recording $2.5 million in sales. Now, if you're interested in NFTs, there's more information about all this down below and other performances. Check them out. Very interesting move, as NFTs were on the wane. Now there seems to be a bit of a surge. So let's move to the next piece of news here I have. This is about Cathy Wood. Many of you, if you watch these news bites regularly, know that we often posts comments and articles about Cathy Wood. She seems to be very keyed in and a major player in the world of finance, so her decisions matter. Cathy Wood, the founder, CEO and CIO of ARK Invest, an investment management firm based in St. Petersburg, Florida, says Bitcoin is digital gold and calls it a deflation hedge. Cathy Wood's net worth has been strongly affected by the beliefs she has in Bitcoin. In an interview with Bloomberg's Merrin Talks Money podcast, Cathy Wood was asked what assets she would choose to safeguard her money from the upcoming possible deflation in the next decade. The executive said that she would always support Bitcoin over gold or cash, adding that she would consider holding it for the next 10 years. Cathy Wood's Bitcoin sentiment remains unchanged, as the executive has been a strong supporter of Bitcoin and has been heavily invested in the digital asset. Notably, being a major Bitcoin investor, this bullish approach has clearly affected her net worth. She openly stated that she purchased $100,000 worth of Bitcoin in 2015, when it was around about $250. This loosely translates to ownership of 400 Bitcoin, worth more than $13 million at today's price. As of June 2022, Forbes estimated Cathy Wood's net worth to be $140 million, a significant decline from her $400 million evaluation in 2021. However, multiple media outlets estimate Cathy Wood's net worth in the range of $250 million to $300 million, citing several factors. Interesting there. She's always been a proponent of Bitcoin. Let's see what happens over the next few months and years. So let's move on to my last piece of paper-based news here, and this is on Finbold. Bitcoin price prediction as 700k new addresses joins the network in a day. Bitcoin has experienced an impressive surge in its price in recent weeks. Its substantial rise can be attributed to a resurgence of investor optimism, largely fueled by the belief that the US regulators may finally greenlight the first spot exchange traded fund, or ETF, for the cryptocurrency, possibly within this year. As a result of this newfound enthusiasm, Bitcoin has soared above the $35,000 mark, a level it's not reached since May 2022. It's also evident in Bitcoin's network activity, with over 700,000 new addresses added on November 4th, as noted by crypto analyst Ali Martinez. He goes on to say here, this is an important milestone as Bitcoin network growth is the best price predictors. And here's a good chart of that showing the growth there on that date. Wow, huge amounts of people now getting into Bitcoin. So at this stage, the next significant resistance level for Bitcoin is around about 38,000. And this indicates a price zone where sellers could pick up pace. But the experts also say that once Bitcoin clears this barrier and hits around about $50,000, that could happen before the halving event in 2024. They also say here, we should expect a move of the same, if not greater magnitude, if the regulators actually approve ETFs. However, analysts have said the significant rally may come after the approval may be followed by a mid-term price retracement, as many investors will seek to capitalize on the news and they will take profits. So what they're essentially saying there, guys, is, we're expecting a couple more rises and then we're expecting a decrease as people take profits and, Bitcoin plunges for a while. But, that's not it. That's just the beginning of the story. So with this, we're going to move on to some video-based news here. And the first video piece of news I have today is Altcoin Daily. This one goes on for 13 minutes. It says BlackRock can pump Chainlink and the crypto price 100x. And what does that mean? And here is why. So great one there, Altcoin Daily. Great program. That one goes on for around about 13 minutes there. The next piece of video-based news I have here today is on Coin Bureau. This goes on for 36 minutes. It's the top 6 best crypto exchanges in 2024 and which ones are the safest. So if you're new to this business, if you're a medium player, or if you're just looking for a new exchange, watch that one because it's full of information that is valuable to you. The third video I have here today is called Elliott Trades. This is a new one that I'm looking at for information. This one goes on for 17 minutes. And they talk about new bank collapses and what this will do and will it push Bitcoin to $1 million. Because we've had a couple of bank collapses in this last week. So have a look at that one. And my final one here today, again, is a new one that I'm listening to recently. It's a guy called Austin Hilton. This one goes on for 6 minutes. And he says they are doing it right in front of you. Don't miss out. This is happening. So have a look at that. See what he has to say. This is an advisor, a financial advisor. Well, not a financial advisor, but he gives information here on how to invest. Watch that video as well. As I said, he's a new guy. I kind of find this one very interesting, so I'm keeping an eye on this one to see if I want to subscribe. With that, thanks for watching this video. Be careful out there, do your research, check out the links down below. Also click that button, subscribe, like us, that helps us immensely. Check out our main website for more information and more of these news. Please leave your comments down below. You know, if there's anything in particular you want news on or you want me to investigate, I will look at that for you. Have a great, safe week out there. See you next week. Namaste.